What is going on, everybody? I'm finally back live. The Twitch seems to be up. We'll keep monitoring that just in case. Koosh, number one person in here, first person in here. Welcome in, buddy. How's your day going? Actually, pretty great. I just went and got a tattoo. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's kind of in an awkward spot, but just went and got this right here to kind of finish off my forearm sleeve. I got a little bit of stuff I want to do back here to kind of fill it up, but. Yeah, I actually was gonna stream earlier today because I was supposed to go get my tattoo at 4, which was 15 minutes ago. Um, but he had an opening earlier today around noon to 1, so I went instead. I was gonna go ahead and stream this before, but I'll just go ahead and get into it now. But yeah, thank you. Here, I'll see if you can see it better. That looks a little bit better, but yeah, I got that. I got that. Got that. So my forearm's kind of done, for now at least. And now I got to move on. Man, I have not taken. I got to move on up here, get all that done. But thank you. Ran me 200 buckaroos. Actually, 250. Gave him a good tip because it looks sick. Oh, I did see that the glider is available in the event quest as well. For what's up, Koosh? I saw you sent me something on what was it, Discord. You sent me your Act 9, I believe. Um, oh, the Apex Coliseum launched today. I forgot it launched today. Completely forgot about that. Yeah, we'll have a couple of streams out then, because I planned to stream before Alliance Coliseum concluded too, and just finishing out that completely. Because I'm already at 4 million, but I want to do a little bit more with it. Battlegrounds is back. I don't really care about Battlegrounds that much. I might play a little bit this season though, because I am kind of missing it. But yeah, I'm on phase 4 on Doom that I gotta redo 9.3.6 path. The 9.3 is good work, Koosh. You are very close. I think 9.4 in my opinion was the easiest one, 100%. I don't know if that's because it was recent that I remember it the most, or my roster was the biggest, but 9.4 is pretty easy. I used my Spider Verse for the last fight on Doom because they dodge faster and evade. There you go. Gotta do some kind of house cleaning things on my account. Who's the boss? It's Mojo, right? It is Mojo. Sick. So are the rewards the same? Okay, the rewards seem to be the same. That is kind of I don't know how I feel about that, but uh oh, isn't the boss like harder now? We're not gonna get into that in this stream. I want to focus on the event quest, but I'm gonna go ahead and do my daily quest, and we'll hop into the event quest. Man, I have a bunch of cosmics on the team. Hell yeah. So I got my second rank 5 from this Apex. Nice. Yeah, especially if I don't get my resources after the event quest is done, I'll have like 2 and a bit catalyst. What is going on with my game? I'll be at 2 and a bit, maybe 2.5. So I'll be really close to another rank 3 to be my third, or rank 5 to make it my 13th. And depending on my ascension pulls, I know who my next rank 5 is going to be. It's going to be Hitmonkey, unless something crazy happens and I get crazy ascension luck before then. Um, but yeah, I have a couple of champions after that I really, really would like to rank 5. It's going to be a pretty tight race. Null is up there on the list. Sandman's up there. Venom is actually up there. Who else was I thinking the other day? Who else? I can't remember who else. I had a whole like it was like 10 champions that I want to go next up. Um, dude, Spider-Punk is pretty fun to play. And he's not that bad. Like he's a very underrated character. I think because his playstyle is a little weird and abstract. Um, Also, I feel like he's a little bit more on the difficult side of champions to play on like every single fight and keep like his momentum up and like um kind of keep his damage going. But he's a very fun champion to play, and if you can master him, My friend 100% Act 9, she got a Cosmic 4 to 5 and rank 5. Yeah, Noel is very, very high up on the list right now because he's Ascension 2. He's very, very good, like just in general. He's very high up on the list. But I didn't know the glider was going to be in the event quest. So that's one piece of Green Goblin. The Apex Coliseum. Wonder where the other two pieces are going to be. Is one in BG's? I hope not. I think the one that's usually in BG's went into the event quest. I think that's what they did. Because we've never had one in the event quest. Oh, I just realized my desktop audio is off. Huh. My bad. There we go. Sorry, I have my game volume down. I used Spider Punk for Mojo and had special 3 that I rotate on special 2 and special 1. Does Deathless She-Hulk work for Mojo by chance? Do the nodes permit Deathless She-Hulk from working? Because that was my first option. I saw MSD took down like 26 health bars with normal She-Hulk. So, you know. Or does the pig work? I want to use the pig. If I can use the pig, I'm going to use him. I really hope we get that compensation package soon, too. I don't know, they said D-She-Hulk was there, but mine wasn't showing up for me when I tried to use her. I'll look at it after this, and then we'll hop into the event quest. But I hope that compensation package that they're bringing out for all the rewards and stuff for the July 4th event comes sooner than later because I'm saving up all my empowered crystals for that opening. I'll have like 110-ish, give or take, empowered crystals once it's all said and done, plus 5 or 3 or 5. I don't know. I'll have a bunch of Nexuses too, so I'm really hyped about it. Yeah, I did see that, Koosh. They said they were going to make the bosses more challenging, but to kind of counteract that to where it doesn't take to where it takes around the same amount of time to finish out the Apex Coliseum for the average player, they're going to multiply the health bars by 2. I did not get to watch the live stream like live as it was happening, but I watched kind of a recap of it afterwards. I just kind of skimmed through it, and I remember them saying something about that, which I think the last bosses that they had were quite perfect. I think they had some difficulty to them to where like a really bad player can just hop in and get all the rewards, but like a really good player like wasn't that far ahead of an average player. Like I consider myself a little bit above average on a player base scale, and I think the average player had a perfectly fine time doing the last Apex Coliseum. But we'll see how it goes. I remember it taking about an hour or so to get 80 bars down. I mean, if you're doing 20 health bars a run on a good run, that's 40. I mean, that's only 2 runs. It's like probably like 20 minutes, so we'll see. I don't know what. I wish I knew what kind of lotion they use. It's not like lotion, but it's like cream they rub on my arm to like smooth it all out and clean everything up. So when they start tattooing again, it's all cleaned off. I wish I knew what kind of brand that was because I want that stuff. It smells so good. I don't like lotion at all. Like that's the least favorite part about getting a tattoo is at least the first couple of days. I try to moisten and use lotion on it, but I want to know what that stuff smells like. I want my room to smell like that. It smells so good. Who are all the bosses again? It's Mojo. I can't think of the other three now for the Apex Coliseum. Are they annoying bosses? I find Mojo to be kind of an annoying fight. The longer the fight goes on, the more annoying it can get. But that should be the day the quest's done, hopefully. I'm kind of tired of looking at it. Sweet. Alright, let me look at it. Definitely probably not going to do it today, but, oh, Korg, Medusa, and, oh my gosh, yikes. Korg, that does not look like fun. Don't know how I feel about that Korg. Really, She-Hulk is not an option. Damn. Damn. Yo, what's up, Nick? Holy crap. It's been so long since I've seen you in a stream. Holy, what is up? Also, my roster is going to suck for this Coliseum. Oh, I guess I have Null, but Null's not going to be good. But actually, Null wouldn't be bad for it, right? Because he doesn't really have very many buffs, and he has degen resistance. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I think Null's going to be really good. He's just going to have a little bit of class's advantage, but, like, Photon probably won't be bad. Sandman's not going to be bad, necessarily. He's just not quite like a... He's not like a good Coliseum champion. I don't know how to explain it. He's not bad, but... Yeah, I don't have really any of these characters ranked up. Abomination would be bad, but... Took a 4-month break from the game, and I'm back now. It's a good time to be back. They have a lot of content coming out this month, and in the coming months. We're going to be in crunch time. But yeah. Do I even have champions that I can rank up that are good for this? Like, Mr. Fantastic. I need to get Mr. Fantastic. I want him ascended. If I get Mr. Fantastic ascended, I'm going to take him up. But welcome back, Nick. Welcome back in. I'm glad to see you still up and at 'em. Around. There's a couple people from, like, the OG, like, when I had 200 subs, like, it's such a long time ago, but, there's a couple people that I haven't seen in such a long time, and you were one of them that were in every single stream. Yeah. Very happy to see you back. But, let me just check Battlegrounds. Just, wow, I'm in gold. Oh, I don't want to, like... Wait, what? It said I'm back in gold, but I'm still in diamond, dude. This game's so broken. No. Okay, so there's not one. Ooh, I kind of want that emote, though. That's Juggernaut. Damn it. I might have to play Battlegrounds this season. Let me just check the... I know. I'm procrastinating a little bit. I just want to check the tags. I have not grinded this yet. I will have a stream out where we just grind this. I promise. I don't promise because I don't know what will happen, but... Isofiend. Shathra. Okay, Shathra. What if I just take that off? Okay, Dark Phoenix. Nice. And then do this. Still Dark Phoenix. Okay. Remember when you were doing it? Yeah. I just find it's not as fun at the early stages of the game to watch, and that's so much of the game. It's always fun, though, when I get to the later stages. But, yeah, the Valiant account, my free-to-play Valiant account, it's not like my free-to-play. Pretty fun. Alright, here we go. Ooh, my prestige is way up there now, too. I'm going to get more rewards, not by much, but... Danny Moonstar is this week's? Or this... Yeah, I'll get 2 Titan Crystals from this, basically. Alright, let's go ahead and hop right in. I actually don't mind the event quest every month. What is this one? This is Science. Alright, we're going to load them up. Pig, Spot, you, Sandman. Oh, that's what we'll do. Just check and make sure the node's the same. Saga attackers. Pigs a Pigs a Saga. While I have no debuff supply to him, for each debuff on the defender, this damage reduction is reduced. Blah 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 blah. Okay. All right, let's lock in. Let's lock in. How's everybody's day been so far? Mine's been pretty great. Check the Mysterium shop. All right, we'll do that. What is this? Oh, just a Saga? Okay. 1,000 units. Mysterium. Oh. Oh, shoot. Forgot about this man. Yeah, forgot about him. We're getting him. What in the hell? Oh, you can buy a... You get a free Saga key? Wait, what? Oh, from the web store? Let's go get that real quick then. Good shouts. You can get a relic, a 7-star Venom the Duck relic. I highly suggest you do this. You save up your Mysterium for that, because that relic is absolutely broken. Highly, highly suggest everybody do that. Yeah, let's just trade this in. That kind of sucks. It's only 15, but whatever. Buy this. And then, yeah, this is sick. I love that I love how they're doing this. From the free key. Well, let's go ahead and open this up. We are 20 minutes into the stream and I've yet to even touch the event quest, but it's fine. Alright. I'm so hyped, Mysterio. Like, that's so good. I love how they're doing that. The chase. If I pull a greater empowered crystal. What is this? What did I just pull? Hold on. What did I just pull? Yo, I got 10 of these crystals. Let's go and pop these things. I think these things are kind of good, right? Yeah, these things are kind of good. Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god! Holy shit. Holy shit. I didn't get a single... Oh my god. Oh my god. How are you so lucky? I promise you, I am not that lucky. I got it from the key. Holy shit. Yo, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Is that an A2? This... We have done it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh. How did you get so... I don't know. I promise you I am never that lucky. But I do know she's going straight up to rank 4. Because that is what I was waiting on before I pulled the trigger. She's going straight up to rank 4 now that she's Ascension 2. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro. I should have waited to make a video on that. Yeah, I want to use all. I want to max Sigurd. Yeah, Dr. Bong's amazing too. The only problem with that is though, I guess not a problem. My Bong is ranked 2 right now. But it's really close to Ascension 2. He is going to go up eventually. I've just kind of been saving resources for the rank 5s, but I do want to take Dr. Bong up. But guys, oh my gosh. I did not expect to start off the stream like that. Plus, I mean, we are so close to an A2 Bong too. Like, oh my gosh. All right. You wanted to see the thing. Nah. Bro, what? Wait, what? What is this? Yeah, it was some of these things. They're 900 units a pop. And I got 10 of those for free. How do I look at the key? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. I cannot believe that just happened. I cannot believe that just freaking happened. I know. Like, that is one of the best pulls you can get out of that box because those Elder Crystals are so freaking broken. Alright, let's hop in and play the actual game now. But what an insane... Nick, I need you in every single stream. I have not had that luck in the longest... I don't remember the last time I ever had luck like that. So please, every stream from now on, I want you in. I only got 56 stones? Bro, I cannot believe that just happened. Like, what an insane start. Like, I'm very happy with the Dr. Bong, don't get me wrong. But in a sense, right now, that Dr. Bong kind of seems like... it's kind of like crazy of me to say this, but like it's kind of almost useless because we're not going to be able to get ascendable Dr. Bong unless we get lucky from an event like this until he comes out into the Ascension pool, however he does. But that Penny, like, she's one of my most wanted in the pool because I had those tech rank up resources. I was just waiting to get an A2 on her. But what an insane start to the stream. I cannot believe that just happened. I cannot freaking believe that just happened. Hold on, guys. I'm looking at something. Whew, my heart is like pumping, guys. Like, I don't know how to explain that to you, but the Empowered Grace Crystals, I got Onslaught and Mr. Sinister and 5 of their 7s. Yeah, the Empowered Grace Crystals for 7 stars are like genuinely some of the highest value I've ever seen in this game. It's kind of crazy to say, but the Empowered Grace Crystals for like a lower level, we'll say Paragon Valiant player, like very low Valiant, they're some of the most like, how do I word this? You have some of the most value out of those crystals out of any crystal like ever. Because you have the chance at pulling an Ascension. You have the free 7-star shards. You have the 6 stars for 7-star shards. You have the chance at pulling the 7 stars. Like, and the 7-star base pool is so wide right now. But guys, I am like utterly just... Thank you for the follow on Twitch, by the way, brother. But I like... Not only did I pull 2 Ascensions, it was 2 characters like I like and I wanted. You guys know when the Warlock event happened, like the Realm event last month, I was waiting till the compensation package came out because I wanted to rank to or ascend to my Penny Parker. And yeah. Nice. I'm 79 crystals away, and with the compensation package, I should be at like 110 to 120 when that comes out. But I'm like, I cannot believe that just freaking happened. Like, took Gore to rank 5 today is awesome. Holy crap. I would love to see some of that gameplay. Gore is a champion that I wouldn't mind ascending and taking up to like at least the rank 3 level because he's very good for towers. Because his loop is not easy, but it's not hard. And it's very like simple, and that's what you want in towers. That Penny's also going to do wonders for me in towers because she's pretty good. But yeah, dude, Penny Parker like is a valid option for rank 5 now. I'm not even joking. Sig 200, rank 4, A2. I cannot believe that just freaking happened. Like, what in the hell? Oh, I forgot to... What are we at? 806 subs? What do you think about Ghost Rider? I love him. That's one. That's one. Thank you, Nick. Actually reminded me. He was on the list of rank 5 candidates. He's actually, between him, Nico, and probably, I think just him and Nico right now are my next two most wanted rank 5s in the Mystic class. I actually really love Ghost Rider. I know he's kind of some people like don't like him because his damage is a little lacking, but I personally I love him. Plus, I have the resource. I'm going to use the gems from the magic gems, the dimensional being, to take him up to rank 4. I'm just waiting to invest in him once I get the Awakening Gem and the 200 Sigs. But yeah, he's an option for rank 5 for me. I actually genuinely really like him. I also like Wave a lot too. But I would love to pull an Ascension on Wave before I take her up any further, even though like there's not a really easy way to do that, but... Not gonna lie, Sentry would kind of cook this. Can you die? Thank you. Oh yeah, mine's A2 and does over 1,000,000 damage on SP3 with 13 of each. Dude, yeah, that's the thing. And the thing about it is, I'm pretty sure, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not the biggest like gore gamer out there, but you launch an SP3 heavy, and you can launch another SP3 with that same amount of damage. Did I get that correct? I'm not the biggest gore gamer out there, but I do know you want to stack your debuffs or whatever, and then you launch an SP3. Yeah, dude, that's why, because he's really good for story content too, because there's no damage caps usually. How'd you do with Mojo Boss? I found him super easy. I was able to get 80 points in like 1 energy refill. I have not yet done him yet. I think I'm gonna jump into it tomorrow on stream. Hey Tanner, how's it going? I fully awakened my Starkey after I got a tech awakening gym. Flying Chicken. Go back like 13, 20 minutes into the stream. Go back. I opened 10 empowered crystals. What are they? No. Elder crystals from the new saga, and I won't spoil what I got, but just go back and watch that. I just popped 10, and you just got to see what happened. Yes, that's where I got them from, Flying Chicken. Just go back in the stream real quick and watch, please. Highly recommend. Like I just said to Flying Chicken, I don't want to spoil it because it actually like was the most insane thing ever. Just go back literally 10 minutes. Unless you want me to spoil it, then I'll tell you. But, I mean, I've never had that luck, ever. I still can't believe that happened. You know, Koosh, High Evo is kind of sneaky good in towers. Anytime I've used him in towers, he's not bad. Because his loop, his specials are so long that you do a lot of damage and you can pause the timer for a long time too. I just like, I can't get over what I got from those crystals. I'm so sorry, guys. Like, that luck never happens to me. Like, that's one of the luckiest things I've ever got. Yeah, I got a second bong. And I also got a A2 penny and went straight up to rank 4. Yes, Flying Chicken. She is A2, rank 4, Sig 200. Candidacy for rank 5. Like, I want to take her to rank 5 now. Not even joking. Dude, my arm, I'm not gonna lie, guys, kind of hurts. You got 36? Yeah, I definitely won't be opening any more from the box because I know what I'm going to get after that. But those crystals are so nuts. Like, you're obviously not going to get an Ascension every time. But, like, the 5 pop that I had in the July 4th event, I got a Yondu. Like, just nuts. I've only had great luck from those Elder Crystals. And I know that's not how it's supposed to be. Like, I'm guaranteed to get, like, absolute shit the next 50 to 100 Elder Crystals I open. But I can't believe that. I'm probably going to make a short YouTube video out of that, Koosh, once the stream is over. Like, probably going to make a little bit of a YouTube video out of that. Yeah, the gems, those crystals, or the empowered crystals, I would say are the best items from that box. Alright, so you're going to die. Also, can we talk about the fact that Pig's been doing 15-second fights basically this whole time? I've just been yapping. I just wanted an excuse to use my Pig. Guys, like, what in the hell? How? Now I don't ever want to see another Penny Parker in the Ascension Crystals, though. If I see another one, then I'm going to be upsetty spaghettis. But that's also my first A2 from the base pool. Fun fact, I believe. Yeah. Nah, because that's normal damage for the Pig. The basic attacks aren't, but the power stings. Like, I should not be doing 60k basic attacks, but that's just because the node. But power stings, though. Power stings are nuts. I don't think the power stings get, like, they don't do any more damage with the Furies on him. I don't know. Maybe they do. Maybe I'm just tripping balls, but... I also A2'd my Adam recently. He's now rank 4 A2, and dude, he shreds everything. He's hitting damage cap and Necro and Lights. Yeah, I did see some gameplay on that. He's a champion that I want to take up, once again, for Towers. He's very good for Towers. Someone got 5 of the crystals you got, and got Ruby Thursday and Lizard Ascension. I'm one bong dupe away from A2, though. Like, that's so good. I don't know how far away that bong dupe is coming, like, but he's going to be one I'm going to be hunting when you can get those Ascension materials. Aw. Yeah, the Porker Poppers don't do any more with the Furies, I don't think. I'm not even boosted. I wanted to fully boost to get. I want to smash with this. I got 10 Elder Crystals and got Ascended. Dude, see, the Elder Crystals are busted. I got Ascended Bong and Ascended, what's her name? Penny Parker from them. You got an Ascended Ruby. Koosh said somebody got an Ascended Lizard and Ruby. Like, Cosmic. I did see that, Flying Chicken. I told everybody in the stream earlier, if you have not already, save up your Mysterium and buy that. That relic literally makes Venom the Duck. You'll see in this this quest, because I'll use them in the quest with Cosmic. Venom the Duck is peak. Yeah, I believe it's worth it, Flying Chicken. You get that Mysterium in like 1 month of playing. You get that much Mysterium, it feels like. I want my Ruby Ascended so bad. She needs it so much. I don't even have Ruby. She's the only person I'm missing in the Titan, and I'm not going to get her until the next Titan pool because I don't plan on opening another Titan. Unless something crazy happens or I just want to. Okay, you can just go on the team right there. I don't plan to open because I have everybody in the Titan that I want. And the next Titan pool, I already like Phyla-Vell and Shatterstar a lot. I love Black Tarantula. I love the gameplay that I've seen so far. I can't wait to playtest them. Those 3 characters, like, I want more than Ruby Thursday. But I've always kind of been lower on Ruby Thursday than everybody else. I know that personally. I'm just kind of a little bit lower on her. But I didn't look at the nodes, but I'm pretty sure it's just a big... Good relic for Gore. That's a good question. Yo, brother. You're on Twitch still. What's the good relic for Gore? I'm not a big Gore player. I would just use something that, well, I don't know. Because, like, Gore, his damages in the SP3 are on debuffs, and no relic kind of helps that. I don't know. Honestly disappointed with Mysterio being the Saga Ascension champion. He's cool, but Ascension won't make him good. I actually like Mysterio. I think he's very underrated. And I do like that's how they're adding certain Ascension pool champions. I really like that mechanic. But I would have loved someone else besides Mysterio, but I don't mind Mysterio. How good Supergirl flop? What do you mean? Honestly, using 7-star Hybrid with block proficiency? Okay, yeah. I would just use any StatCast relic that helps like block proficiency or armor penetration, something like that. Because his damage is kind of a weird way of doing damage. No relic would really help you with that. We get to use Penny. Use Warlock. Boom. Boom. I want to use Saga Champions. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, I also noticed they locked it out, but same Penny synergy, but without him, he's like an 4 out of 10. I don't know Penny's synergy. I just know that his loop, you always want to use an SP3 first. But like, I definitely think Chavez is a way better character. Like, Ascended Mysterio is on the level of Unascended Chavez, if that makes sense. What's the node? So we just want shock champions? Warlock's probably going to cook this, honestly. Will you open crystals live? It depends on what type of crystals I have. I might pop a Titan live just because we have a bunch of people in here. Might as well. And maybe I pop all my empowered grace crystals. Just maybe. We'll see. We'll see what happens if we get a bunch of people in here. I was going to save them for a big opening, but, you know, anything can happen. This quest is probably going to be the longest one. Oh, okay. I think I know what synergy you're talking about, now that I'm thinking about it. I think the tech quest is definitely going to be the longest, guys. Unfortunately. They took out the option to just use other champions from other quests. Oh my god. Because I wanted to kind of use Venom on everything. And just speedrun, but... Hobgoblin will be top tier, not. Right now, it's kind of hard to say because I've not play tested him. Really, nobody has played him yet. We really haven't seen how he's going to be in like a live gameplay setting. But early, like my early opinion on Hobgoblin, I think he is a lesser Jack-o'-lantern. I think he looks like he's going to do everything Jack does, but I think Jack is going to do everything he does better. So he kind of looks like a jack-o'-lantern, but I could be very wrong and he could be good, but just early kind of like my thoughts on it. That's what I'm thinking. Let's try Penny. Damn. Okay. Yeah, Black Tarantula looks very, very good. I'm very happy. Or I'm very excited for Black Tarantula. Honestly, I think I can just do a special 2 and kill. Don't quote me on that. Don't think that's exactly what it'll be. But just from my early opinions, I think he looks very, very cool. The art team never misses, but I don't know how he's gonna be in game. I'm more hyped for Black Tarantula. Black Tarantula looks absolutely insane. I can't wait. He literally looks like a rank 5 candidate. But once again, we have to see how he's gonna play in game. Skill class is becoming OP. Yeah, they are kind of updating the skill class a little bit. So, I wish to just theoretically launch this right now. With this kill. No. Yeah. I feel like I took the major hitters in the game to rank 5. Gore and Shang-Chi feel like the highest bursty champions damage class in the game. Yeah, those are really high up there. Who else has really high damage? Colossus. You know, Colossus has always been a meme champion. But Colossus kind of has some damage. But Shang-Chi at rank 5. Shang-Chi's a character I've always loved. I've just never had for the highest level. I've just never had him at the highest level. So I never got to experience a really good Shang-Chi. But I would love for Shang-Chi to be ascendable, because then that would make me want to take him up. If he got an ascension, I would take him up. What's up, Belcar? 900 units for reaching level 64. Yes, please. Nice. Wait, what is... Oh, she's unblockable. Huh. Wasn't even paying attention. Oh, she's unblockable again. One SP2 and most matches per kill anything over 400k damage with a few combos and heavies. Yeah, Shang-Chi's loop is very, very fun. It's very fluid. It's very easy to just maximize his damage. It's very quick, too. Yeah, I'm level 6-7. That's so funny. What's Howard the Duck look like? I need to rank up a tech champion to the max rank that just absolutely cooks. Oh wait, Howard the Duck's gonna suck wiener. Any. Yeah. Huh. That's a bad idea. Yeah, I don't know, why? I thought when you applied a suppression to him, you got Furies. Do you not? Why is he not playing a suppression? I thought he did. Am I tripping? Could have swore he did. Yeah, this fight's definitely not a smart one. That's for sure. Yeah, wait, what? No! See, like, I swore he applied way more there. That was just a bad fight, though, because Doctor Strange just takes all the buffs away from you. So that was just me being stupid bringing him in there. Hobgoblin looks cool, but why the heck can Jack replace Incinerates with Plasma against mutants and he can't when the biggest and baddest mutant Onslaught is Incinerating Mutant? Good question. It's a very good question. I did not even think of it from that perspective. It's 80% one additional one if you tap. Oh, yeah, good shout. Good shout. I'm an idiot. I on PC I like to play with the auto. Huh. 7-Eleven pizza is so good. Never had it. Yeah, good shout. I'm an idiot. Is he Incinerating Immune? Am I tripping balls? They wanted two great champions in the same month. I learned that lesson with Nico and yeah, but it would make a very hype month. Like Nico and Carolina's month, I remember everybody at the beginning were very upset with those champions because like who the hell are those two champions? Nobody's ever heard of them. Like I know me personally, I've known of a lot of comic book storylines, I've known of a lot of Marvel characters, never heard of either of those characters ever. But that being said, oh, wait. He's going to cook. I'm an idiot. Why haven't I been using Fat Man? That being said, those two characters are some of the best champions in the game. So, like... But I don't know. Like Flying Chicken just said, why can Jack get around all, like, the mutant kind of defensive capabilities, but Hobgoblin can't, it seems. But I'll definitely have to playtest. I'll make a video on the Hobgoblin. Actually, as soon as they allow me to play with them, I am going to test them out and make videos on them. I believe the embargo lifts... Actually, I'll tell you in a second when you'll see a video on them. But, like, I get why they did it, Nick. They wanted two Pride characters, and those two are part of Pride Month. But there's, like... It was just so... It's so weird when... I don't know. Sometimes their priority towards characters is very, very odd, I will say. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, but... Like, the only reason I really know who Shatterstar is, I'm not gonna lie, is because of Deadpool 2. And of course, I've done, like, very minimal, like, research on Shatterstar after watching Deadpool 2 many, many times. But... They like to make Pride characters so good. Who was last month's characters? Phyla-Vell and Shatterstar. I'm not gonna lie. Shatterstar only looks good for Alliance War, and Phyla-Vell, I don't really know how to feel about her. I was very hyped for her at the beginning, but nah, I don't know. Kabam's power scaling is very weird, but every champion cannot be just Carolina Dean or Nico. I get that. But, like, it is very weird how a lot of these dry spells are, like, this year, I feel like so far this year, and maybe this is a hot take, but I think this year has been some of, like, the least enticing characters. I don't know how to word this. Like, characters released this year have been good, don't get me wrong, but we haven't had, like, a crazy meta-tier character yet, have we? Like, Doctor Strange is. But Doctor Strange is a character that's been out, and we wanted that rework. Besides that, like, I don't think we've really had like a crazy character this year. Maybe we have, and I'm just forgetting. Please, somebody tell me if I'm an idiot and I'm forgetting. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to compare everybody to Onslaught because Onslaught is like a once in a blue moon. We have still Deathless Thanos is the closest we have to Onslaught, and I still don't think he's on Death or Onslaught's level. And Deathless Thanos was like a major event, a grind champion, and he's still not on Onslaught's level, who is just a champion released in a month. Stellar Forge Doctor Doom, I think, will be the best champion in the game. Maddie is very good. I forgot about Madeline Pryor. She's definitely the best champion, I think. I don't find her, like, I personally don't think she's my favorite, but I do think she is very, very good. A tier is probably a great spot to put her, but still, like, there's so many other characters I would, like, take over in the last few years, you know? Dr. Bong is kind of on that same level, I think. JJJ, I think, is a little bit is a tier below Maddie and Dr. Bong. I think Wave is on that JJJ tier. Ghost Rider's on that tier. We've had a lot of solid, but not crazy champions. I don't think she's mid, but I don't think she's the best thing that has ever came out. Blue Marvel is goated. Blue Marvel's alright. You know, he's not bad, but he's more of a ramp-up champion. But like Stellar Forge Star-Lord, I think, is better than half the champions released this year. Blade is not that bad. I think Stellar Forge Star-Lord is better than Blade. I don't know. I feel like we've kind of had. I gotta compare it to last year, or the year before last. The run was it 2024? I think it was 2024. It's either 2024 or 2023. One of those years, it was like. Every character released was just broken. Everybody was. That was the year that, like, Serpent came out, Onslaught. Serpent was 2024, right? I believe he was. I think it was 2024. Yeah, I do like that a lot. I agree with you, brother. That I like that characters are no longer like, oh, you just got to do this 10-second ramp up and you nuke a fight down in 30 seconds. I love that we have ramp up champions again. I love that because BG's was getting to the point where everybody was comparing everything to BG's health pool, which we still really do. And everybody was like thinking about, oh, BG's defense is going to suck. I love that champions can just be like, champions. Like, people can just play them wherever they want. It's not just like, oh, I can only play this dude in BG's. He's only good here. Like, I really like how... That's why this year, I don't mind the champions releasing this year. Because none of them are, like, the best thing in the game. But they all have their respective pros and cons. They all can be used in, like, most forms of content. Like... If, like, let's say J. Jonah Jameson released in 2024 when Serpent was coming out, when all those crazy champions were coming out, people would have rioted. People would have killed Caban because, like, why the hell do we have J. Jonah Jameson coming out when he sucks for BG's? 2025 pool was a lot better than 2024. Refresh me on 2025. Carolina, Nico. Gentle was 2025, right? Gentle was 2025. Okoye was 2025. I think I can't remember where I put each year. I made a video on it actually probably a month or two ago. I ranked every year in MCOC, and I can't remember what I said about it. But I do know, like, the last few years, champion releasings have been absolutely insane. That's because M'Baku, my opinion, he's kind of mid. Like, he's not crazy. I feel like he's like a knockoff Okoye. Okay, yeah. 2025. Yes, I agree with you. 2025 is very, very strong because that did have the Gene. That did have the. I get them mixed up. I keep thinking like Gene and Spider Woman is 2024. But yeah, I did know those champions were the last few years. I just can't remember which year they came out. But yeah, Spider Woman's amazing. Gene's amazing. Um, then 2024 you have Serpent. 2023 you have Onslaught. Like, but I'm sure Stellar Forge Doom this year will be the best champion in the game. I think he's gonna just flat out be better than Deathless Thanos. He's gonna be better than Onslaught. He's just gonna be the best. Which I don't really know how they do that because those two champions are like perfect, but yeah, I get that. Um, I really hope Doom is just the greatest thing ever because Doom is like personally probably my favorite character in the game. He's my most played character in the game, so I really hope they do him justice with the Stellar Forge version. Like, I couldn't imagine we doing all this work and Stellar Forge Doom comes out and he's Ghost Rider level. Where Ghost Rider is not a bad champion at all. If Ghost Rider if Ghost Rider's first appearance in this game was his version right now, people would be pretty happy with it. Because it's not a bad kit. It's actually pretty good. He's got a little bit lesser damage than most champions, but he's pretty solid. But the hype for Ghost Rider was so high because he was a very big like point in the game a long time ago. He was a very meta relevant, and everybody's hyped. Everybody was so hyped for the reveal, and he comes out and he was kind of like lesser than what we expected. I couldn't imagine Doom being like that. If Doom is like that, that is gonna hurt Kabam so damn much. Even if it breaks the game, make Doom just 12 out of 10 and everything. Make him the best defender in the game. Make him the best attacker. Just make him everything because I think that is gonna help the game way more than if you make Doom mid. I think if the long form and short form playstyles were absolutely goaded, it would be fair. Yeah. Who is the boss again? I don't care. Pig's just gonna go fight him. Oh, Danny Moonstar. You're gonna have to buy units to get Stellar Forge pieces for Stellar Forge Blade. Do you want to get Star Lord and Blade for Doom? Yes, you have to get them. I'm assuming it'll be relatively close to how Deathless Thanos was, where you have to do a quest, and then you have to use all the champions in that quest, and then you get the champion. But this is like a no-node fight, by the way. I think. We'll get to see how Penny Parker works. No! I didn't want a special 2, I wanted a special 1. Damn it. That's very unfortunate. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought they did last month or the month before or whatever. That's very unfortunate. I wanted a special 1, not a special 2. I also need to change a relic. Okay, alright. So this fight's just gone to shit. Seems we're going to go to special 3 then. We're going to do the long form Penny Parker loop. If you didn't know, Penny Parker's actually not bad for Everest content. For this reason right here. Okay, cool. I can't even... This whole fight's just terrible. Wouldn't let me 100% it. Okay. What the... Okay, so this is completely messed up. But you want to push her to special 3 and long form content. You want to just keep hitting her while she's at special 3. You build up your blue charges, and then bing, bang, boom. But I'm doing a terrible, showcase of that. Very terrible. This fight has actually been the worst fight I've ever played. I'm pretty sure I'm dead. Yeah. So, That is not Penny's fault. That is definitely my fault. Yeah, that was probably the worst fight I've ever had in my life. Everything that could have went wrong there. But Penny Parker does that fight way better. If I would have launched an SP1 or 2 at the beginning of the fight would have already been over. So, don't judge Penny for my poor performance. Just like don't judge Paul Skeens when his outfield is dropping every single pop fly hit to him. You don't like Thor Ragnarok? I actually don't mind him. I think he's pretty fun. Sorry, guys. I'm looking at something real quick. Have been to see Minions and... Minions say the F word. No way. Minions saying the F word probably be the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. I feel old and I started playing Candy Crush. Hey, just because you play Candy Crush does not make you old. Okay? Candy Crush, low-key, hot take. Candy Crush is a peak game. Just saying. Not played it in years, but on my mom's phone, that was some of the most fun I ever had, beating levels that she couldn't beat. Because I was just a goated gamer. Okay, so actually, what are the nodes, perchance? It's starting to bleed a little bit. Seems the exact same with one new ability. I mean, they buffed his damage a little bit, so honestly, I don't mind it. His damage numbers, he's definitely hitting a little bit harder, but... Yeah, Koosh. Candy Crush is pretty fun. Candy Crush. It's not like the craziest game in the world. Like, I'm taking MCSE over Candy Crush, but Candy Crush is a good, fun time when you're just sitting there. So this is a Koye, right? Yeah, Koye is about to just nuke this. Is there like a... Low key, I'm about to just load up with just a Koye stuff. Yeah. And then I'll have Zemo for backup. Usually I use Stellarforge Star-Lord for this, but this just looks too fun for a Koye. Koye is a very solid option for rank 5 as well. I want a Koye to get ascended. It'd be broken. She'd be broken, but like, might as well. Just pull Marvel Rivals and just make every character broken so nobody is broken. You know what I mean? The Despicable Me movies always do that though. Like the minions cuss in every movie, but they stop saying. I don't really have a Discord server, Alex. I will say though, one of these days I will make one. I promise. I say this all the time, but I really want to make one so you guys can get in there. You can talk, and I can also like talk with some of you personally about stuff if you need help with like stuff in the game. But yeah, I need to make one. Don't worry. One will become. I don't really know how to work Discord, but it will happen. I want to grow the community. But yeah, the minions always like they always cuss, quote unquote, cuss in the movies. But I remember the first time I ever watched. I think is it the first Despicable Me, where he's on the printer and he's taking a picture of his butt. I thought it was the craziest thing that they were showing a minion butt in a movie like that. Like what? Also, if you have not already gotten your drops for the week, I am live streaming on Twitch as well. I do have CCP drops open. So if you need some drops, go over there. My Twitch is linked in the chat. But every time I stream now, I should be live on Twitch as well. So even if you want to watch on YouTube, which this is what I do, I always watch the stream on YouTube and I just pull the Twitch stream and put it in the corner and I shrink it because I like YouTube way more than Twitch. But that's just me personally. That's kind of weird. Some people might think that's weird, but you know what? I might watch Despicable Me tonight. That movie's so good. Despicable Me 2 is very good. Despicable Me 3 is kind of mid. Despicable Me 4 is ass. Like one of the worst movies I've ever seen. The first Minion movie is pretty good. But I really love Despicable Me 1. Peak. What's up, Nick? Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Got to get the drops. I respect it. You got to get those drops. Every Friday at 1 p.m. CST. Drops refresh, I believe. Or 12. Something like that. Every Friday. I remember playing the Minion mobile run game. Yep, me too. That's another one that was on. Do you guys know the game Bike Race? It was an orange logo and it had a black guy. Not a black guy, but like, sorry. Okay. I don't know what race he was, but it was a black stick figure man on a bike. There we go. Do any of you remember that game? Because that game, I remember I accidentally spent $100 on it. Because there was a button, which I did not, I was a youngin'. I did not know what this means. My mom swears I knew what I was doing. I did not know what I was doing. There was a button where you could buy out the whole entire shop. And you had to spend like $130 and you bought out the whole entire shop. I might have done that. But I was like I was probably 8 years old. So like, just saying. All the time. Bike Race was my shit. Gaming low-key was my most fun I've ever had playing video games is either playing Fortnite in its prime or playing on my mom's phone. Not even joking. So we have a bit of an issue here. Guardian kind of sucks wiener, and dude, Guardian's so annoying. I'm gonna die. I hate you, Guardian. Like, I actually just don't like you. Just die. Like, actually. I don't know why that fight sucked so bad, but it did. Mm. All right, Zemo. Time your shot. It's your time to shine, buddy. Bum, bum, bum. Huh. Yo, what? Yo. Yo. Alright. 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 Yo. Was it boring? I have not yet seen any reviews on it. Dude, this fight is actually terrible. I just want to build it to my special too. Die. I know. I was just being an idiot. But, like, also, Mordo Special 3 does some of the least damage in the game. Fun fact. It's, like, one of the worst Special 3s in the game. I'm kind of playing mindlessly right now, if you couldn't tell. You know what? It's time to play the game. Can't wait to get him A2. Literally going to be like my favorite. I'm only going to play a Hitmonkey. Oh, yeah. I'm an idiot. Rip double medium Drax. That's ball knowledge right there. They should buff Drax and make it to where he forces your character to evade the first hit of, like, I don't know how they would do this, but this would be hilarious. They buff Drax, give him like new animations and everything. The first hit, or the first hit, how do you do this? How do I word this? So when you start your second heavy, when you do the second heavy, it has 2 hits in it. The first hit forces your character to evade, and the second hit, he like pulls out a gun or something and shoots him, so like he always connects. I don't know. It'd just be hilarious to see how they incorporate something like that. That makes no sense at all. Like there'd be no point for them to ever do that, but it'd just be funny. Speaking of Drax. Yeah, ensnared for Okoye does. But yeah, there are certain non-James debuffs, like Disorient takes, Decelerate does, Slow does. Hitmonkey just does when they're at a low threshold of health. But like also Hitmonkey, you parry heavy or medium, light, medium, and basically you're always back at the next attack, so it doesn't really matter. But like make it to like how Ares heavy attack can reach the entire the like arena. Dude, make Drax's second medium attack somehow do that. Just like push the character away and like I don't know. It'd be stupid, but it'd be hilarious. But I really wish they would add like all the bad characters like Drax to the 7-star baseball. Just make them 7 stars, dude. Like why haven't we already? Just add, like, call them legacy characters. And add, like, the Daredevil. The original Daredevil. He sucks. Add him. Add Drax. Add, like, Wolverine OG. Like, add those characters as 7 stars. Just for fun. Like, for collectives, just for fun. Like, add Black Bolt in. Like, just add those characters in. And call them legacy 7 stars or something. I don't know. Belkar. What if they just made a Deadpool in each class and just made him like have different personas, like Barbara, like you're just saying, make Deadpool and it's just like the character's name is Barbara and it's just it's clearly Deadpool with a wig and just put Barbara and then what is it, quotations or whatever, in parentheses just put Deadpool or whatever. But yeah. They could do so many fun things with this game. Like, that'd be so fun. Yeah, I mean, they should be buffed. Like, if they were to bring them out at 7 stars right now, I'd expect a buff. But, like, if they're never going to buff these characters, you got to add them as a 7 star eventually. So you might as well make an event and call it Legacy. Call it MCOC's Legacy or something. Like, Iron Patriot, there's another one. Add him in. And if you're not going to buff him, just make him a legacy character. Nobody's ever going to use him at a meta rank level. Like, So you might as well. Plus, a collector like me, that'd be hype. Kabam, if you're watching this, put me on the game team. I don't know what I gotta do, but put me on. I have a lot of ideas. A lot of ideas. I know what the community wants. Believe me. Believe me. Trust me. I got this. We're gonna have so many fun events in the game. Wouldn't progress the storyline or anything, but be a damn good time. The Barbara lore is real. Where's Aunt May at? Make Aunt May a character. Come on now. Put her in a wheelchair and make her like Professor X. That would be so busted. Like, I can imagine. No! No! I don't like you. I don't like you! I was trying to register my special 2 so I could launch it before I went corrupted. So that fight went to shit real quick. Yeah, I love Apex Coliseum. I wish it was just like a permanent game mode and they just kept updating it. Like, I hate the downtime between when we add new Apex Coliseum, which I don't know. I just wish Apex Coliseum was always there. Even if there wasn't any rewards, kind of like an off-season version of Apex Coliseum, I would love for that to be the time where they test out like legacy Apex Coliseum fights, like the first fights, and we can just go in there, hop in there, and test it out for fun. My boosts have fallen off. I'll reboost at the next quest. But we should have 3 more after this. I wonder how many Elder Summoners there are out there. Like, I wonder if Elder is, like, more common. I don't know how to word this. I want to know how many people play this game regularly, and I want to know what the progression, like, level difference is. Because I know Elder, it's still not very common for the average player. Like, if you walked into a room and there was, like, 1,000 MCOC players, maybe 100 of them would be Elder. Excluding like all the content creators and stuff, because like if you had every content creator out there, I mean almost all of them are Elder. But I wonder how common it is. Because like for me, I was day 1 Elder. I got that right as I was able to. I grinded for it. I'm gonna keep doing that for each progression title. That's my plan. I want to never be behind on this account ever again. I want to be 60 years old and 15 stars are coming out, and you best believe we're going to be hitting that new progression title, the Beyonder. gonna hope this kills. Three critical bleeds in a row. Huh. Oh yeah. Okay. Took that to the face. It's not my plan, by the way. I promise you I did not mean to take that to the face. Oh, I also have 10. Forgot I have 10 gifted memberships on YouTube to send out for the month of July. So, if you want a chance at getting one of those and you're on Twitch, head over to my YouTube. It's just my name, Tanner M. Hawsey, and hit the subscribe button. I'll send out some of these memberships today. But that being said, it's going to make me switch, so you're going to go back on. We'll go ahead and send out 5 right now. See what happens. Let's see. Koosh, Creepers, Curd Bros, Fusky, and Jay Hartman. Congratulations, all, for your gifted memberships. Koosh, very big congrats, because you're always in here. Also, Curd Bros. I see them all the time at everybody else's stream. The rest of you, I actually remember. I remember you, Creepers. I remember Hartman. I remember Fusky, so... Yo, how's eating power gain back? Am I like stupid? How is eating power gain there? What? Oh yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. 30 bleeds and 1 SP2. You are dead now. Three quests down, 3 to go. This is the Mystic. There you go, Koosh. Earned yourself a membership. Actually, what's the node? Oh, my nose itches. Sorry. What extend? Oh. Fill bar power, gain furies. Okay. Low-key Juggernaut. We're going to boost back up. We're going to launch this hour-long boost just because. Why not? Let's cook these final 3 quests, shall we? Time to cook. This is where White Tiger is going to absolutely shine. It's something like this. Bro's actually playing Candy Crush right now. I think I'm just going to go for 1 SP1 next time. I respect the grind. I respect the hustle. Imagine there was an esports for Candy Crush. I actually want to try Doctor Strange. Candy Crush esports. See, the thing with Doctor Strange is he's just, like, busted for this node. Best believe it'd be in the esport. I don't know how you do it. It'd be like you'd have to speed run levels or something, but that'd be so fun. It'd be so weird though. Like, hey mom, I'm going out to go watch this Candy Crush competition. Like, okay. Think Joker Boob's the best. This wallpaper, by the way, I always love their wallpaper choices. It always looks so cool. Crit. No crit. Woohoo! What was that? 18 seconds? 21? We can do better. Two Candy Crush? Nah. What if Candy Crush, hear me out though. What if Candy Crush got a story mode, right? We'll stop it at Act 6 for now. It's just something called Acts, right? They get up to Act 6. Then every month, 2 new power-ups gets added to the game, right? Every month, just 2 new power-ups. They're spread out along the month. Then, after a while, there'll be this mode where you can play against people. It'll be very fresh and new, and then after a while, they'll forget this mode even exists, and they just stop updating that mode. And then that mode becomes one of the most toxic, worst modes in the game, right? But then they bring something out where you just climb through levels. See what I'm saying? Also, every couple months they have a big spending event where you can get these power-ups for a lot of money, but they're very, very busted. That would make Candy Crush the best game ever. Just saying. It's all jokes. I'm just joking. Nobody take that to heart, please. I think that anybody would, but just in case, if like a Kabam employee's in here watching, I was just joking. I promise. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I will say that is one thing. If you work at Kabam right now, you have to have very, very thick skin. I know I would probably get pissed off real easy just scrolling through comments on any post y'all make because everybody is so mad at them just for no reason. Kabam could literally do the most perfect thing ever. Like, literally do everything we've been asking for forever, and people are still going to be upset at them. So if You work for Kabam. You gotta have super thick skin. Bro. Why going slow now? There we go. Yo, come on. Sucker. I think I might just take Juggernaut to rank 5. Screw everything I said about Ghost Rider. Jugs might just go to rank 5. And then Ghost Rider might just go with him. Because who would not want to go a rank 5 Juggernaut? I think they should buff Juggernaut's damage, though. I think his damage is very lacking. I think that's the worst part about his kit. Everything else is very good. His utility, his longevity with fights. He can really extend out a fight very long, but, like, he just needs a little bit of a damage buff. And that would make Juggernaut the best champion in the game, probably. Probably add unblockable on SP2s as well. So you are guaranteed to hit those specials. Also, power drain them when you launch an SP2. That's probably what I would do, but. Oh, does anybody in here watch X-Men 97? I have to talk about this new episode with somebody. Arguably the second best episode of the whole entire show. That came out this morning. Anybody in here watch it? Please tell me somebody in here watches X-Men 97. I have 6 people on Twitch it shows, and I have 13 on YouTube. Come on, somebody. Huh. Yes, Koosh does. It was peak. Apocalypse, literally, I'm a LARPer now. Apocalypse is my favorite thing ever. Give me Apocalypse and everything. Okay, I won't say anything. I won't say anything. Koosh, do not say anything. I didn't want to say spoilers anyways. That's all I wanted to say. Is Apocalypse is... That's not really a spoiler. You know Apocalypse is in the show. So, sorry if I spoiled you that Apocalypse is in this episode, but, you know. And Samanur. That name is so tough. Imagine your mom gives birth to you, and they go, "What do you want this kid's name to be?" And she goes, "En Samanur." Like, what? But yeah, I mean this episode, if you have to go watch it as soon as the stream's done. You have to go watch it. It definitely the best episode of season 2 so far, without a shadow of a doubt. But like this is not episode 5 season 1 level. That is like that is the best episode of television I've ever seen in my life. But it is probably the best episode besides that in the show. It's just X-Men 97 is so damn peak. It's getting to the point now where if this season is as good as season 1 or better, I might like it. I might say it's better than Invincible. Damn. Alright. Let me know when you're back. I still don't want to talk about spoilers in the stream just because if someone is watching, I don't want to spoil it for them, but I will just say, like, it is just, oh my god. Give me more. Also, Brad Winderbaum, actually. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but he basically runs all the Marvel TV shows. He's like the head guy when it comes to Marvel TV, like the Disney Plus shows. He came out and said that he wants, dude, my controller's bugging. He wants 10 seasons of X-Men 97. If he can have it his way, he'd have 10 seasons of the show. I did not mean to do that, but, fine. Special 3. It's just so peak, man. And Sabanor. I actually started rewatching season 1 a couple nights ago, which is kind of weird that I'm watching season 1 while season 2 is coming out, but I wanted to get refreshed on it because it's just so peak. But like, I don't know. Like X-Men 97, man, I don't think I quite like, even if season 2 is as good as season 1 of X-Men 97, I don't think it's better than Invincible. I think I like Invincible more, but like if somebody walked up to me and said X-Men 97 is better than Invincible, I would not be upset at him. We're only at episode 4 out of 10, dude. Episode... Yeah, the X-Force episode was so good, too. I'll talk about spoilers with the rest of the show, but episode 4 I don't want to spoil yet. And even episode 4 I don't want to spoil, but the rest of the show we can talk about, because it's been out for over a week, What's up, Diego? It's perfectly fine. You're here on time. Well, here on time for me. That being said, but it's because that's when the show ended. So X-Men 97 is a continuation of the X-Men series from the 90s. So the X-Men show that came out in the 90s took place in 1992, I believe. When the show ended, they ended in 1997. So when they came back, they just called it X-Men 97. I believe that is why. Because it's a continuation of the show. But I will say, I have not watched all the X-Men show, the original one of the 90s. You don't have to watch that show to understand what happens in X-Men 97. Watching X-Men 97, the first episode might be a little confusing, but they basically explain everything that happened in the original show. Just like in that first episode, it almost. So like if you jump into X-Men 97, the first episode, you basically know what happens in the rest of the show. There are some stuff that you did miss out on, and honestly, it's probably a good idea to watch that show, but you don't have to. Like, it's not a must. Because X-Men 97 is a good, like, standalone story. Like, there is stuff you kind of need to know about it, but, like, you can go in blind and you get the whole concept. Because I did, personally. Oh, yeah. I had probably the craziest 10 pop of empowered, what are they? Elder crystals or whatever? Dude. 2 ascensions. An ascended Penny Parker and an ascended Bong. No! I wanted my precision. No. No! I wanted a special 2. It's fine, though. Boink! Alright. 2 more quests left. Wait, this is funny because I just got an A2 penny from Sixer. Dude, that's pennies everywhere. She wants to be on everybody's account. Alright. This is Cosmic. Woo! Hold on. What is the node for Cosmic? Are we about to use the main man, the goat, Venom the Duck? Venom the Duck? It is time. Oh, wait, duh. I'm a freaking idiot. Boop. 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 Where's the dude at that I want you? Venom the Duck. You guys are about to see some Venom the Duck gameplay. Why you should get the relic. This is why. Also, with this team synergy, Venom the Duck has 2 cheat death mechanics. You're so tired from work. Venom do Venom maxing? We're doing Venom the Duck maxing, buddy. Venom the Duck maxing is where it's at. How long did you work today, Diego? Ooh, perfect block. I don't really want that. Can you throw your special? Throw your special! Huh. Alright, we've been maxed. Yeah, what do you mean by that, Diego? I read it briefly earlier, but I don't know what you meant by it, to be honest. This fight sucks. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, white 5. This fight really does suck, though, because he's just annoying. Yo, I did not throw a heavy. Huh. What's up, Brutal? Yo, we just got to get through this first fight, and you'll see the true value of Venom, guys. You just got to believe me. Venom is good, I promise. Or Venom the Duck, that is. We just got to get through this first fight. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's always the first one. Okay, it's fine. It happens. It happens. Huh. Yeah. I wish. Nah. My baseball playing days are over. Take the jersey off the hanger. I don't even have my baseball jersey from college. Or, not college, high school. Oh my god, 50 of these? That being said, though, I graduated college, so, like, the only way I could really play anything like that would just be, like, slow pitch softball. Which, I'd be down to play slow pitch softball. That stuff's fun, but... Yes, I ate all the Furies. We are Venom the Duck maxing. All right, the next fights are going to be like really good fights. God, I suck. The first couple fights are always a little slower. You just got to trust the process. But then you just do this, and you do 57k lights. This is why Venom the Duck's my goat. He's actually my king. My king, sir. Yeah, there's slow pitch softball around where I live. It's pretty fun, but I just... Same, Brutal. Can't wait. See, this is why we use Venom the Duck here. This is why we use Venom the Duck. Let's just take a look at the fight time. Ooh, 10-second fight time. Now you might be saying, yeah, these health pools are low, so what you're basically you're in a practice match. So yeah, these health pools you're gonna cook them in 10 seconds. But then we go and look at the health pools, almost 700k in 10 seconds. Venom the Duck. What is this, 12 seconds? 11? To put that in perspective, 700k in 10 seconds. So, hold on. Let's put that into perspective real quick. Because I know you guys love when I sit here and do math, so I'm going to do it for you. I don't think I did that right. Okay. Never mind. I didn't do that right. I don't feel like redoing it. Never mind. Cook that. Yeah, but it's not Venom the Duck, so I don't care. I'm just joking. Yeah, Emma would cook too. All you gotta do is just build to SP1 and just launch it. Are you good at math? Yeah. I'm relatively good at math. That was my best subject in school. Nowadays, I've went so long without doing math in a classroom that, like, I'm a fan of a calculator now, but I used to be one of them nerds in school that, like, she'd ask a question, I'd be like, nope, I don't need a calculator. I thought it was the coolest thing ever. It was not tough. I was not Patrick Jane, but if anybody gets that reference. W show, by the way, just started it. Very W show. I'm a LARPer, but I don't care. I would trade one of those precisions out for a combat power rate boost, but... I don't think Venom is throwing down 10-second fights. Just saying. That's just me personally, though. I think Venom the Duck has him there. This is at rank 4. He could be at rank 5 right now. And Ascendant. They better add an event where Venom the Duck gets an Ascension, kind of like how his Relic went down. I wasn't quite like that, but like I always thought it was really cool and tough to like answer a question that was just crazy hard and just do it all in my head. I would take like I wouldn't do it like insanely slow, but it would take me a little bit longer than I wouldn't say it took me longer than everybody else. It took me the same time, but I would just do it in my head. And I just put more work on myself, and I could just easily do it on paper and a calculator and answer it. I thought it was so cool. I wasn't. 8th grade me, though. That was an 8-second fight, by the way. Every second doing 100k, basically. You know what's crazy? If I kept up this damage the whole entire 700 or 70 million health pool, like big boss in the CCP beta, it would still take me like 15 or 16 minutes to kill that fight. If you were to do 100, wait, I think it was. If you were to do like 100k damage a second, I think it would still take you that much time to kill that 70 million health boss. That just goes to show how much damage you have to do to kill that fight. Well, I'm not gonna lie. What's her name? Penny was my number one, honestly. Penny was one of my number one champions because I had those tech rank up resources. Of course, Sandman, Nova, Annie Baron Zemos, or Black Panther Civil War. Those are the top four right now that I want. And Howard the Duck. But after that, it was like Penny, Emma Frost was one. Anybody that I don't have, so like Sasquatch, anybody for towers. But yeah, those five were like my main ones, but I ended up pulling them here. So now if I pull a Penny, I'm going to be pissed because I don't want Penny. Have her at 8-2. There's no point pulling her again. This is why Venom the Duck's better than Venom. Because see how I'm placing Degens? That's because he's immune to bleed. So I place Degens. I want to take this guy in there, though, and, like, max ramp his damage. And, take him into that 70 mil health pool fight and see how much damage we can do. Because I think... I can't remember. I think his bank is, like, bigger than that. I think you can add more buffs. I think you're maxed out to, like, certain... Let me see here. Doesn't really show. Or does it show the RNA bank? Yeah. And then you can have like a max of like 3 per. Yeah. I think that's what it is. Like you max out at 3 per buff, and you can have, or maybe it's 6. I don't really know how his RNA buffs work. But like anytime I've ever tried to add more than his 6 Furies or whatever, I never can. It never lets me. So. Dude, my controller's so broken. Yep, tomorrow we should hopefully have an Apex Coliseum stream out. And then Friday, hopefully we can get an Alliance Coliseum stream maybe, or possibly. Dude, that was 4 bleeds and that cooked his whole health bar. Hopefully we have the comp out too, so I can make a video on the compensation because I would love to see who I get from the Ascension compensation. Love to see. All right, Hobgoblin. Let's see how much of a defender you are, buddy. I vote Venom the Duck absolutely rips into you. Because Venom the Duck's the go. But, you know, we'll see. And that wasn't even nodes from the event quest. How fight that we did a 20-second 800k health pool fight, dude. Sassy is one I really would like to see. Not having Zemo though. Zemo's is a goat. Zemo's so freaking good. Zemo or Sam are definitely the top two. But here we go. Final quest. This is the mutant quest. Get to use dust. Let me just go check see what the nodes are. But I have one off of A2 Sandman, so that's why I really, really want Sandman. Because A2 Sandman would go to rank 5. He would like jump up to be my next rank 5 besides Hitmonkey, of course. Okay. Yeah. So then that's Loki. Hold on. Is Archangel gonna like just shred this? I haven't got to use Archangel on an event quest. I don't think I've ever really used them, so this might be fun. Hmm. What was that, a 15-second fight? Oh my gosh. Archangel, bro. Calm it down. I don't even know if Dust can do a fight that quick. Let's try Dust. No. Archangel's gonna cook. She does do like that's not even like I didn't play Dust right at all there. I just was trying to maximize the node damage as quick as I could, but shit, phone. Not getting bleeds though kind of sucks. There we go. Or poisons, duh. Low key, Archangel X-Men 97, his fit is awful. His suit that they got him wearing, that is awful. The cotton candy look does not do it. They should have just gave him this suit. This suit looks infinitely better. I get like X-Men 97, like the art style and stuff is a little bit different, but I hated it. Like Psylocke looks amazing in the X-Force episode, but Archangel was not doing it for me. Jubilee looked good. Sunspot, I actually really like Sunspot. Cable looked good, of course. I got the 10 Elder Crystals, remember? And I pulled a Dr. Bong and a Penny Ascension in those 10 Elder Crystals. There's a 10 pop, a quick 10 pop, and boink. Hard holding block, by the way. He just launches that. X-Men 97 intro song is the best intro song, though. Yo, bro. Yo, what? Is there a node? Can we talk about this RNG, though? How many times are you going to hit me in the block without getting a poison? Am I just, like, am I not seeing something correctly? Is he just not going to get a poison? What was that RNG at the beginning of the fight? I had to have been missing something there, because what in the world? He just did not want to proc poison. Proxima Midnight. Game load. Come on, load. Come on, man. Bro. That's what I thought. Your next rank 5 will be Ham. You know I'm game. Rank 5 Ham. I'm on the train that everybody should have a rank 5 Ham. Oh, 4 Cosmics. Yeah? Okay. If you didn't know, those cosmic buffs are there. Passives, I mean, are basically Furies. He's the girl Jean. The mean Jean. Wrecking machine. No! No! Yes. Have you ever watched Invincible, Diego? Or Daredevil? Daredevil's my favorite show ever. Invincible's a very close second. X-Men 97 is like on the way to being my third favorite, possibly better than Invincible. Even if this new season is as good as season 1 of X-Men 97, I still don't think it's better than Invincible, but it's damn close. X-Men 97 is definitely one of the best Marvel projects I've ever seen. Even in the tier list I did the other day, after rewatching half the first season, after I made that tier list, I just honestly, I think I kind of underrated it a little bit. I do think it's better than most things in the MCU. It's so peak. Oh, I forgot to do that. Huh. No wonder I wasn't doing any damage. There we go. And all the episodes are like 30 minutes a piece times 10. Oh, Invincible's definitely the best animated show ever. And it's one of the better. It's my second favorite show of all time. It's peak. I mean, it's like I'm literally. That's kind of funny. I'm literally wearing an Invincible shirt. Disney Plus. Anywhere any Marvel thing is on Disney Plus. Well, most Marvel things. I can see how like Invincible cannot be for some people just because it is kind of bloody and gory. So it's really hard recommending that to everybody. And plus, it's animated. Like so many people look at animated shows like they're kid shows, or like they're just like they're not worthy of being watched if you're an adult. That is so wrong. Daredevil never see me. That's insane, Diego. Daredevil is just peak. Daredevil is goated. Oh! Big damage. I think I kill her before she, yeah. Yeah, Valkar? Dust is goated. I love Dust. Dust, I mean, obviously she's my second mutant rank 5. Dust is amazing. I love her at the A2 level. She's so fun to play. Very, very fun to play. She blows up my screen, though. She used to, like, break the game on PC. Dust and Isofiend would, like, break my game on PC. Luckily, that's fixed now, but it was bad. Yeah, X-Men are very high up on my list, too. Like, X-Men, they're not as popular anymore because not very many people read comics anymore, and the Avengers movies and Marvel and all that have changed to, like, being a movie franchise. But X-Men, more like the Avengers of... Basically, ever since Marvel came out, the X-Men were the most popular characters ever. Those X-Men and the Fantastic Four. So, like,
it's kind of weird to think. Like, I grew up with the Avengers. Like, when I was growing up, I was watching the Avengers, and I was watching X-Men too, but like, no! Nice. Um, like, my kids will grow up thinking the Avengers are the greatest thing ever, and they won't even know what the X-Men are. Well, probably not, because the X-Men should have movies out by then. What's up, Clash Legends? But like, my brother, he has friends probably that grow up know nothing about the X-Men, but think the Avengers are the greatest thing ever, which is totally fine. The Avengers are awesome, but like X-Men are so peak. Yeah, I did finally stream. I hopefully will be streaming tomorrow too. All right, Black Tarantula. Let's see what you got. You're gonna get Mr. Sinister, so let's see if you got this, buddy. That is a bright screen. Oh yeah, he purified my stuff. Nice. Thanks for the jewels. I still don't know what those mean, but I think Diego sent some earlier too. Nice. This is my final fight, and I'm done with it as well. Yo, so this dude is kind of nuts on defense. Yo, I don't know what's going on. I do know this guy looks absolutely nuts on defense, though. Okay, we won, though. Mr. Sinister is just like the best skill killer ever. Like, any skill champion, Mr. Sinister is just going to absolutely cook. But, yeah, there we go, guys. That is the event quest done for the month of July. Let's freaking go, baby. I've got to claim all those rewards, though. Yeah. I'll have to really look into who's going to be good with him. Because he looks very, very weird on defense. He looks like he's going to be an annoying defender, and also very solid on attack. Surprise, surprise. Dude, the game is lagging very bad. It is not like that I have this much stuff to claim. Oh my gosh, my game is gonna break. Why is it this bad? I know it's gotta like load a bunch. Oh my gosh, is this still broken? We're gonna be here for a good few minutes. Oh my gosh, come on. Let's go. Dude, why is the selector not working again? Oh my goodness. This is about to piss me off. We've had this out for months now. Why is it broken still? I don't get it. It's only for EQ too where it doesn't work. It's only for EQ, I swear. Doesn't seem to be as laggy now that we claimed more stuff, I think. Nope, still broken. But this one works. Bro, what? Don't mind me, just claiming some stuff. think we've hit the bulk. Nice. There we go. Get that out of there. Go ahead and sell off all this ISO that I don't need. Because I actually went under 30 million gold for the first time in a long time the other day. Kind of got scary. Is there anything to claim in here? Just making sure we have it all claimed. Okay, beautiful. We got the glider. I still am. That's actually insane that I pulled that. What can you even get from here? Yeah, that's nuts. 15 would be nuts too. 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and a greater empowered. Alright, let's see what we have to open. Enough yapping from me. We got 64 of these. I might save those for a big crystal opening. What do we have over here? We have 3 titans. We're going to have 3 of these. Let's just pop these real quick. I might have an Awakening Gem crystal to open too. We might open 1 titan just for fun. If the game wants to load. Holy crap, dude. Pop these. Give me more shards. Sweet. That's Omega Red Sigs. I want him to max Sig. And if he gets max Sig, I want to take him up. Nope. Nope. Do we have an Awakening Gem? We do not yet. I have so many of these crystals, but I have so many in the overflow in some classes, so I don't want to open them yet. I have one of these. Nice. Come on, video game. There we go. I didn't mean to spin the Sunstorm to pop this, but nice. Those are good SIGs. Good for my Juggy boy. Dude, I keep wanting to click that. Alright, let's spin 1 Titan. Just 1. And then no more Titans for the rest of the pool. If we can pull Ruby Thursday right here, this would be hype. Or Ruby Tuesday, whatever her name is. Ruby Thursday, Ruby Tuesday, whatever it is. Give me her, I'll be hype. But I don't want to open these anymore. Okay, cool. So that was just a waste. 1 off though. Damn it. I'm not opening anymore though. Because I don't even want her that bad. The only reason I'd use her is for collectives. Yeah, that's bad. Okay, this is why we don't open Titans. You know what? Let's pop 10 of these just to make it a funny number. What can my luck be? Okay. So I used all my luck earlier. Okay, we'll leave that at 69 just because it's funny. Funny number. No. Alright, do we have anything special over here? I don't think so. No. Okay. No more opening for this stream. But yeah, guys, I'm probably going to go ahead and end it here. We got all the event quests done, which is pretty hype. We had some crazy luck at the beginning of the stream. That was absolutely absurd. I can't believe that even happened. But yeah, thank you all so much for coming out in today's stream. Hopefully tomorrow I should have a stream relatively early on in the day, too, for me. I'm going to stream the Apex Coliseum. We're going to get that done. And hopefully the day after, we should be able to stream the Alliance Coliseum and completely finish that. To the point where I feel like I'm good for my alliance. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for coming out in the stream. Yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye, Twitch. Bye.